What's going on, guys? It's your boy David Reckless back with another Straight Spittaz episode, and I got my co-host in the co-host chair, my co-pilot, shall I say?
Mahdi mother freaking locks. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Happy Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the day it is that you're listening to this. Welcome to Straight Spittaz Podcast, where we're gonna give you all that hip hop news and all the feels and good vibes and all that type of things. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, here this nigga go again, bro. Every episode, you gonna troll?
Yes.
Is this what we're gonna do now?
Yeah, every single.
This
time.
is the dynamic we're setting up now.
Yes, like spot on.
Okay.
What you got for us, broski?
Yo, so today's topic is hip hop is dead? But before we get into there, come on, man. Let's catch up, man. How you been, man? What's new in your life?
Man, listen, I've been extremely busy. Like, I almost want to say that I've been overwhelmed, but like, I don't like to really use that word. I like to say that I'm blessed because I'm so busy. That means like my time is just being requested by many sources. So, yeah, man. How about you?
Yeah, man, I've been extremely blessed, extremely fortunate. Started a new job, so that's definitely, about to use that to fund this,
Hey, all right, that's what I'm talking
Hey,
about.
yeah,
Man.
you sir, and trying to make this shit go.
Someone's gotta make all the money around here.
Someone's got to make the money around here.
Okay.
You feel me? And then just been taking care of little man. You feel me?
I get it, man. Gotta have your priorities.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, he in the studio with us right now, man.
Hey, what up, Angelo? What up, man?
What up? he's like, he watching that.
Ain't nobody worried about y'all.
All right, I got you, little man. Hold up.
Yeah. So today's topic is hip hop dead. Yo, that's a really interesting topic that you decide to bring up today. I wonder why did you choose this topic?
Yo, man, yeah. So the reason why I chose this topic, for real, because I was having a conversation with Billionaire Josh.
Okay.
And then
Shout out Billionaire Josh.
Billionaire Josh. Bro, we actually need to get that sound drop, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna get a sound box here.
Bro, yeah, we gotta do that.
Soundboard. Yeah.
Bro, we so ghetto. No, but jokes aside though, me and Billionaire Josh, we were talking, and then we were talking about obviously everybody the whole world already knows, the Donda versus Drake beef. How that's going.
Yeah.
So, and then he was like, this is actually before that, a little bit before that, and he was like, yo, what do you think about the state of music right now? I was like, I told him, this is what I told him, I think hip-hop is dead and not. And let me tell you why. The reason being is, right now, you can't ever count hip-hop out because you can never count.
Let me interrupt you real quick. All right. I don't even want you to give me your answer yet until I hear which was your favorite between Donda and Certified Lover Boy. And
Wow.
Why.
What an interjection.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Taylor Swift. I'm sorry, David Reckless. You know what I'm saying? I had to pull a Kanye on you real quick.
Oh, exactly. Exactly, motherfucker. How, Sway?
So yeah, man, give me your thoughts and opinion. Did you consume both bodies of work?
Bro, I consumed both bodies of work actually. I actually watched the live studio, not the live drop that Kanye did, whatever, in the stadium drop. The album release on Apple Music. So I watched that. I was like, oh shit. So I thought that was pretty dope because the reason why I watched it and I was like that was yeah, and the reason why I was like
The front. There you go.
I was like I was so impressed with Kanye because a lot of people gave him hell for meeting with Donald Trump. But then at the end of, if you watched it, one of the people that came out was one of the people he met down with Donald Trump, who Donald Trump signed a pardon for, which was pretty dope. So yeah, man. So that's what I thought was interesting about that. And then I think right now in the state of music where we're at right now,
You never told me.
I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna let me finish?
I mean, maybe.
Like I'm sonically trying to break this down.
Okay. Break it down sonically.
So what I was gonna say is with Kanye, you can never count Kanye out because Kanye's sound is so different, so unique, and he can bring something different every time. But also though, with his level of stature or celebrity or whatever you want to say, I was expecting something more. You see what I'm saying? Like what Donda was, I don't feel like it was supposed to be. Now, with that said, though, on the reverse side, with it being Kanye West, in 10 years or so, I do believe that Donda will eventually, there'll be some songs that are like, oh, okay, yo, I didn't appreciate it when he dropped it because all the shenanigans going on, but I'm kind of vibing with this Donda album now, and I think that's always what it is with Kanye. I think he tries to be so futuristic that it takes us a while to catch up to him.
That's a good perspective.
But and don't get me wrong, but there are some songs on there I'm like, that ain't really hit. Yeah. Like I ain't gonna cap you. I was like, that ain't hit for me, Kanye. But now on Certified Lover Boy, I don't know if I'm like being a Drake stan or not, but I was like, every song on Drake's album, except maybe like two of them, like I wanted to listen again to. I wanted to listen to again.
Okay. Why? Like, give me break that down for me. Like, what did it for you? Like in regards, like, I think why.
All right, so I will say this: the first time I listened to it, because I think we were all coming off the Drake hype train. So I think, but then after listening it over again, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, some songs sound like what's the one where he's on the tower, on the Toronto Tower, Views.
Views, yeah.
So I was like, this is a little bit viewish for me. But then he also had Love All, 7 a.m. on Bridal Path, Pipe Down, Way Too Sexy. And I love, the one thing I love about Drake is his sample selection. And you know where which is crazy is because when he first started off, like him and Kanye were really cool. So I think he gets some of that from Kanye, like no matter, you see what I'm saying? But then what made it for me was like Certified Lover Boy. Like it was like, okay, bro, I'm actually talking real shit. Like Kanye was talking real shit too, but he was talking real shit from like a Christian perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then I don't think, and being so mainstream, I don't think that perspective is going to be received so well.
Right.
And then, but versus Drake, who's coming on a 7 a.m. Bridal Path talking about, instead of making that a tweet, make it your destination and give that location to your driver type shit. Like, oh, okay. And then, when you're talking about like, oh, fuck whoever is designing your little sneakers and your shirts. You see what I'm saying? And then in Way Too Sexy, you turn around and you have a Kim Kardashian lookalike, and you have a cologne saying, "What?" Yeah. And then on top of that, you not only get the nigga who fucking discovered you on your clapback, which is Jay-Z, saying, that nigga wanted to kill me, so and y'all still wanted us to be cool with each other? I got a Billy or two now. I could really send someone to drill you.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your perspective, for real.
Yeah, man.
So I do agree with you on some of those.
Hey, wait, real quick. Hey, shout out to my nigga The Chair, bro, with his creek, bro. He all represented every single podcast. Shout out to my nigga The Chair with his creaky ass.
That's funny. But yeah, so I definitely agree with you in regards to Donda, Kanye's album, that he has made a more so Christian-based album mainstream, which is why I appreciate him for it, because that's a very fearless move on his behalf, and it's still widely accepted. In regards to actual content though, and I mean like more so skill and like making me feel something.
Drake
Um,
does that extremely well.
I mean, yeah, he does that extremely well, but based on their caliber and based on the harsh critic I am, like I put them on a higher standard. Like
Yeah,
I have a higher standard set for them, and like it's just compared to their other works to me, it's just I was just thoroughly unimpressed by both parties. Thoroughly
I could
unimpressed.
I see that too because I see what you're saying because like don't get me wrong, I was watching Joe Budden podcast and he was like, okay, yeah, you got the singles with little, baby with Future, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but when it's like certified lover boy, bro, it's Drake time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like in like, all right, niggas been taking shots at you all day. You feel me? So like, you gonna respond the way we know you can respond.
I
And
mean, it's just to me like these two albums, they're probably like the biggest albums of the year, but because of the type of artists they are and the caliber that they're on, like they were overhyped, and I believe that there
and
were better albums dropped and throughout the year.
here, yep.
Neither album has anything on J. Cole's album when it dropped earlier this year.
Bro, you know who else don't? I think who else neither album has? Nas King Disease 2, bro.
King Disease, I haven't peeped
Bro, that
that one
slip,
yet.
bro. We can't like. I don't understand like why we letting that like Nas's album slip underneath the radar like that, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
actually, I need
bro,
to peep
y'all
it.
go back and listen to King Disease,
King's
like
Disease.
King Disease and King Disease 2,
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to make that. I'm gonna put that on my homework
bro.
list.
Nas still got it, bro.
Yo, oh yeah, bro. I mean, someone like that, like they don't lose it straight up.
You feel me?
But also, I mean, not just J. Cole, but Tyler the Creator. His album was better than both of theirs to
I
me.
don't listen to Tyler the Creator like that much, so
Yeah,
like,
but I mean, but bro's coming with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's impressive. Like I was impressed. It made me feel something.
I'm gonna
And
check it. I'm gonna check it out.
yeah, and it's just like the type of person I am. Like I mean, I'm listening to music day in, day out. Like it's literally my job as a producer and engineer. So like naturally, like I mean, I'm gonna be jaded. Like I have expectations, and and if you expect a high regard or remark from me, like you gotta come with it, and that's just what it is. I'm not trying to exalt myself or put myself on some kind of, you know, rotten tomato judgment pedestal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like this is just the type of person I am. Like, yo, I hold you in high regards. Like you've made music before that was very
That was
near
at
and
a
dear
higher
to me.
caliber.
Yeah. So like, I mean I kind of expect that every time, but at the same time that might be too harsh of a scale. You know what I'm saying? That might be asking for too much. But at the
Mm.
same time, I'm still ask for it because you're Drake or you're Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
And you know what? I can agree with that too because and not only that, bro. Uh, you've been in lockdown. Like, you have a home studio.
yeah,
There's no way. So like, you
home
shouldn't have been
infomercial.
like dropping away shit. But you know what? Hopefully, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I'm right. But hopefully, Drake drops Certified Lover Boy, and then comes out with another album that's actually on some fucking Drake. Like I'm talking about more like fucking views type shit when views drop type shit. You feel me? And so far gone and fucking like start from the bottom. Like I'm talking about like when he's coming with it. So I don't know, like you feel me? And because he did say as far as the Drake era, we just entering the golden stages.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe, um, but um, but on the flip side though,
Mm-hmm.
this is where I think a lot of people I might get some flack for is I also think we're to blame too as the consuming audience.
Oh yeah, how so?
Because the like you said, bro, I think the general public um is not like you or me. You see what I'm saying? Who makes music or
Yeah,
like you're a producer, right? And you're listening to
producer,
music. Exactly,
engineer,
bro. I
songwriter.
make
Yeah.
beats sometimes too. I make music too, you feel me? And then I'm also like building this playlist and I'm listening to like I have been listening to people send me music all day, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going like I'm working from home now, so I'm just listening to people and trying to find I was like, no, don't want this song on the playlist.
Right.
And then I had to post that and I'm literally it's like So it's like, yo, what is going on? And the reason why I say it's where it's partly the consuming audience's fault is because how many rappers or upcoming rappers sound exactly the same?
Oh man, too many. You know, I feel like
Exactly.
individuality is
And
like something that's like more so a thing of the past these days. Everybody sounds like somebody. No one wants to be original anymore.
exactly, bro. And so now it's gonna sound crazy, right? Now look at the white upcoming younger rappers too. They're sounding exactly. They sound mumble rappers too, exactly, and it's the same thing with the black upcoming rappers too. It's like, yo, who is letting these kids go on like this? Why aren't we? Why aren't we like literally finding better quality of artists? And I saw an Instagram post by shout out comedian Godfrey, right, and where he was talking about like I think it was like the VMAs or anything like that. He was outside the stadium, and then he was like, and he started going in, and he was like, "What the actual fuck is going on?" He was like, "Taylor Swift, yeah, cool, I get it. She's a fucking country artist, bro." But he's like, "Why the fuck is she's getting like artist of the year or album of the fucking year or some type shit like that?" And then he's like, "Justin Bieber, great, props to Justin." But he's like, I know there's fucking people like that has better music and better singers who are way underrated and who are better than fucking Taylor Swift. And I was like, damn. I was like,
But they're like renowned artists. Like they're the popular vote. Like that's what the awards is about. Like I think they more so look at the numbers than the actual talent. And that's why I'm like convinced like, yo, you don't even actually have to be good to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like all you really need to do is just be consistent and get a lot of people to fuck with you. And
see, and that's my like, and that's my like, my what I want to say like bane or crux
yeah.
is because like I want to put like I like yeah because I can put out like music too. You feel me? Because I have access through you to the studio, but it's just like, bro, like, do I really want to just like put out music or like a bunch of music, or do I want to put out quality? Is it like I believe to me it's actually quantity over quality, and I think as artists, I think we're the ones who control that. So I feel like if more independent artists start like taking a little bit longer, working, practicing their penmanship, and actually mastering that craft,
Yeah.
and actually working on their projects, and then saying like it's like, hey, what you think about, and actually going to people and getting their feedback. I'm sorry, from people outside of their immediate circle. I think the level of music would drastically increase. And that's why something like that's why like when I create a track sometimes with 60 KCs, what's up, little man? Yeah, with 60 KCs, um, and he's like, oh shit, we be in his fucking studio vibing too, and I let you come and I come bring it to you. I'm like, hey, what you think about this? He's like, yeah, nah, bro, that ain't it. And then we go back and then we fix it and then you bring it back. She's like, oh, it's closer, and we go back again. It's like, there it is. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, and I think more people need to do that instead of just be like, I saw another fucking video like where it says, I think it was Ray Ray too, and he was like, I was like, how the fuck? He's like, all my real rights know that how the fuck you got 30 niggas in the studio lying
For real.
about the same and making it sound like it sound good. He's like, that's how I know I can't really fuck with all y'all, cause y'all all motherfucking all 30 y'all niggas lying.
Yeah.
Bro, and that's why I really like appreciate and fuck with you, bro. Cause when you telling me like sometimes when like be trying to get influenced, like, no, bro, stop. Like, just stop.
Yeah, like man, like listen, like, well, that's the thing, like, I guess
Or you
I'm
made
not
me go back and redo it. Like that one night, I'm sorry, I mean, because you're like that one night where you wouldn't let me. I was like, bro, I'm tired. I want to leave the booth. And you're like, no, bro, we're gonna get this. We're gonna stay in here, bro. We got knocked it out, bro. We literally stayed until here till 5 in the fucking morning, bro.
Like forever.
And the song came out better too.
Yo, but that's the thing, like, this is to all my producers and engineers out there really trying to make it happen. Like, you really have to understand, like, it's not just the artist that's putting something out. You're also putting your DNA into it as well. Like, you're breathing life into the track. So why would you not put your best foot forward? Why would you not give it your all? That way, both parties can benefit, you and the artist.
You know, and like that's one thing that never really sat well with me. And that's one thing that I'm seeing more and more these days is that these engineers, like, you know, they don't really care. You know, they don't care enough to, you know, make sure that the track or whatever project you're working on comes to full bloom. And that really grinds my gears. But I think that's a excellent segue into, is hip hop dead? You know? And I think this is a really interesting topic because this is something I've been thinking about for a long time, ever since the notion was actually set forth many years ago. When was that notion set forth? Like around like 2010, 2009, something like that.
I think it might have been like around that time.
Right around Soldier Boy drop.
Yeah, but also like when after like Lil Wayne, like, because I remember Lil Wayne said, if hip hop is dead, I'm here to resuscitate it or some shit like that. I can't remember the bar right now off the top of my head, but it would have. I think you're right. It was like that between, let's say, '09 to '09 to 12 era.
You know, and I mean, so I want to hear your take on. I want to hear your take on that before I give my particular opinion, because I'm really interested in your perspective. And also, like, I mean, if something was dead, you know, then why does it still exist? Or, you know, I think hip hop, this is actually misconstrued. I think the entire definition behind it now is completely like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's the definition is changed. I believe that the genre of music that's being released now is no longer hip hop. It's a subcategory of it.
That was interesting.
Like,
Say,
like, so back in the '60s, they had rock
straight
and roll.
straight spitters.
You know what I'm saying? Like back in the '60s, they had rock and roll, but then they, you know, came out with heavy metal, and then I bet the old heads was like, "Yo, rock is dead." No, it's just heavy metal now. And then, you know, came death metal. Like, bro, heavy metal, no, it's not dead.
So
it's just branched off into something different. But is hip hop dead? Is it well, what's your take on that?
I would say this. I would say the old style that we're used to, like the boom bap. Like yeah, I'm working on that right now.
Salute the boom bap one time.
Salute the boom bap one time.
Salute the boom bap.
Yeah, you feel me? Y'all don't know when it's time to know.
Exactly.
But yeah, no. What I'll say this is that Hova, Pac, Biggie, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, Rakim, Mos Def.
I mean, the list goes on.
Yeah, on and on. You feel me? I can go on. I think that era of hip hop is foregone, but should not be forgotten. And what I say about that, I think is, I don't think we should forget it, but I think we should actually, shall we say, bring it and incorporate it or incorporate more into the music, because that, I think if we go back and actually listen to, like I told you, bro, like a couple episodes back, like I went and back and listened to Jay-Z, you know, album, and after doing that, my flow started getting better. You feel me? I figured out, like, I started figuring out how to bounce better on the flow, you know, on the beat, you know, cadence wise, et cetera, et cetera. But I also think that it's evolving too. So, and I think it's still in a state of evolution that we're seeing that it's coming to fruition, but it hasn't come full circle yet. Because I'm not really messing with the mumble rap, but there's a lot of people who really do like Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? Who like those other little, you know, rappers like that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know any other new. I don't know any other newer.
They don't really delve into those realms,
right? You see what I'm saying? But the ones, you know, that do come across my radar, if the song is good enough, then I'll check them out. But if it's sounding generic.
Right.
I'm like, no.
All right, but like, so I mean, to conclude what you're saying, so you do believe hip hop is dead, at least like the older style of hip hop, but it should not be forgotten essentially. So what
Correct.
exists? What exists now beyond mumble rap?
Beyond mumble rap,
Yeah.
I feel like,
What is it
and
called?
this is the reason why I said I feel like it's not dead and not dead, and I don't know what it is called. I wouldn't know what it is called, classified, what it's called right now. I think J. Cole is the perfect embodiment of that, because like I feel like J. Cole, he doesn't mumble rap, but I don't feel like he sings songy, but I don't feel like he's straight rapper, but I don't feel like he's like a Drake, but I don't feel like. But he can bring you fucking bars eloquently that makes you that fucking and paints a picture like he's a fucking Van Gogh with lyrics. You feel me?
Big
With
time.
you know what I'm saying? He's fucking using words to fucking paint pictures, Da Vinci pictures with lyrics with words, bro. See what I'm saying? And so that's why I'm saying I don't think hip hop is completely dead, and I think that's why it's evolving, and we're still in the middle of that because we're seeing literally. We're looking at the next great, like we're looking at Drake Kendrick, getting ready to, I won't say push Hove out, but like getting ready to.
Hove can never be pushed out.
No, well, I don't know, but like I think Hove is like trying to set some. I don't know if Hove. I don't know if he ever do like a Benny Man thing or like that. Benny Siegel. I said Benny Man. I'm tripping. Benny Siegel type thing. But if Hove takes Drake under his wing, bro, and really like starts to like help Drake hone in.
Why would Drake go under Hove's wing?
No, like not completely under his wing, but like if you and Love All, bro, if you paid attention, bro, Drake was rapping like old Hove with the English to Spanish. Go back and listen to that, bro. So I don't know. Maybe I'll be looking into things too deep, bro.
Maybe you thinking too deep on that one.
but I have noticed that Drake has been hanging out a lot more with Jay-Z, has been doing a lot more deals with Jay-Z, has been doing a lot more behind the scene things with Jay-Z, more than we realize. Like more than we realize.
Oh, yo, for sure. I mean, I haven't really been paying much attention to that, to be honest, though. But let me give you my take.
It's okay. We're a hip hop podcast. I'll carry that part for us. You worry about the other stuff.
But is hip hop dead?
What's your take, bro? Go ahead, bro. I talked enough.
I believe that hip hop is not dead. It's very much alive and well. In fact, it's the biggest genre on the planet, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Now, the original boom bap sound, it may not be as prevalent, but it's still being made. 100%.
I didn't say it wasn't. Don't get me wrong. I didn't say it wasn't.
It was foregone.
I said it
not
was
to be forgotten. Let me finish. Okay. And I do believe that parts of it is being evolved, but then there's also parts just being mutated. Okay. So I'm not done. Okay. Now, I believe that those who are the gatekeepers of this entire society of music.
Okay, let me see where you're going with this. Where you going with this?
They are the ones that are filtering in all the stuff that you hear mainstream these days. They want to dilute it. Which is why all this, and I'm gonna just say, all this garbage is being placed on mainstream platforms. Like that shit's being pushed in our face, while all the stuff that actually has content that's actually feeding us and is helping us grow and helping us gain knowledge and helping us want to do better and be inspired and encouraged and motivated is being swept under the rug, because I do believe that's part of a greater agenda. Like you just said previously, there's 30 niggas in the studio and they all lying. Who's gonna be the ones to step up and say, hey, bro, this shit is not, it's not good, or this shit is not the way. And I feel like it's 100% up to us, and it's up to you. We have to be this examples.
And trust me, man, it's coming. Like J. Cole is an amazing, perfect example. Like you said, he's the embodiment of hip hop right now. And like, yo, like I've been saying that like for the longest time. He is what hip hop looks like and should look like right now and sound like. You know what I'm saying? Like his intentions are set and pure. And like he hasn't faltered yet. I haven't heard a single whack track from him. And I'm not trying to sound like a dick rider or nothing, but like, yo, this is how I feel. Like, yo, there's not been a single track I've heard from J. Cole where I was disappointed. And yo, like, yeah, he hit all the points. He does it in such a melodic and freaking swaggy way where it's like extra digestible. And I feel like that should be the mark we're trying to hit every single time. And that's just my take. But I believe that, once again, hip-hop is the biggest genre in the world. It's bigger than any other genre on the planet. And it's not going anywhere anytime soon. I think the gatekeepers hate that. So they're doing their best to dilute it with all this trash and garbage. You don't see no one dropping no fucking mumble country. You don't see no one dropping no goddamn mumble rock or pop. You know what I'm saying? It's only hip-hop. They're attacking us. You know what I'm saying?
Then I was about to ask you then, look, my next question is, who are the gatekeepers then, and how do we get them out? And that's a sec. And I like how you said there's no mumble hip country, but there's country rap.
So that's a subcategory. You know what I'm saying?
No, but like you said, we're under attacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, all genres are able to blend with us. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Every genre is blendable with hip hop. You can't blend rock and country.
Well, honestly, hip hop and rap came from jazz.
Yeah, jazz
originated from jazz and R&B,
and like
soul.
Yeah, like all of the above. It kind of just manifested into something else, and then it became once again the biggest genre on the planet. Like, nothing's beating hip hop. Like, yo, that shit's in Asia. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers in Asia fucking it up. You know what I'm saying? That shit's in goddamn Saudi Arabia, bro.
That's true too.
And like, yo, like, quit playing with me, bro. Like, yo, you ever heard a Polish rapper, bro? Them niggas is hard.
Nah,
like, bro, swear to God, bro, from Poland. And they
I heard of English rappers.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, but I'm saying it's all over the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I believe, every other genre may be as well, you know, but not like hip hop's influences. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see motherfuckers. Once again, there's influences that's been made and happening all over the world.
Of course.
Not like hip hop, where you see motherfuckers in the motherfucking jumpsuits and the big chains and like, yo, that's hip hop. That's the essence of hip hop right there. You know what I'm saying? And hip hop to me is not just a genre; it's also a culture. You know what I'm saying? So, if you absorb anything of it or from it, like, bro, then you've been influenced by it. Like, once again, and I feel like just about every single person on the planet has been influenced by hip hop in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's a good influence or bad influence. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you can't say that about every other genre. Like, you just can't. And that's my take on it. Hip hop is very much alive and well. It's just, some parts of it is evolving. Some parts of it is, degrading. And then there's all the parts of it that's mutating. And it's something that's like, what the hell? I don't even know what the hell this is. I don't know where they came from.
It's like, where the fuck did you come from? And how the fuck did you, how the fuck you got more pleasant me from this?
Okay, but, once again, I'm not one to judge it. I'm not here to, say that it's bad.
Are you not entertained?
Trying to get too close to the mic, I don't want to be the But, yeah, man, that's my take on it. What are your thoughts?
No, I think you really broke that down too. I didn't even think about worldwide. That was a good perspective too. So, people literally took our style and they ran with it. Okay, they ran with it. Like I said, people over there in Japan, fucking it up, bro. For real, going crazy. In Australia, blowing up. Damn, Australia out there too?
Bro, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, it's worldwide. Worldwide means worldwide, bro.
Yo,
let me not
wide. And like, yo, even over there in Puerto Rico, like, yo,
Oh yeah, them Puerto Rican rappers are going crazy, bro.
They got some really good shit.
Yeah, they be going crazy, bro. Like, is that reggaeton, bro? They be
Yo, but they do
spazzing,
that,
bro.
they fuse hip hop and reggaeton together, and they come up with something crazy.
Bro, that shit be going crazy, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, so to answer that question, and from my perspective, like, no, man, hip hop, man, it can never die unless something comes and like completely omits it, like off the face of the earth. And the only way that can happen is if you try to wipe out every single black person on the face of the earth, which is like not going to happen, seeing that we're the majority now. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a part of our DNA. It's coded in our DNA. It's just a part of us. Like, and it's not going anywhere. And they realize that. So I believe the gatekeepers are doing whatever they can to, you know, make it less than what it seems. Like, they're putting forth stuff that really, you know, is not feeding the subconscious and the conscious mind, you know. But, you know, there are those who are, you know, making an adamant effort to make sure that, you know, the good hip hop name is still preserved. So I want to, you know, give them a special thank you. You know, like I do want to, do want to thank Kanye and Drake. You know, even though I wasn't, you know, thoroughly impressed with these latest albums that they dropped, like they still got slaps. You know what I'm saying? They still like spazzing. Like there's a couple tracks on that Drake album. I was like, dang, bro, he going off. You know what I'm saying? But it was like one or two. And like everything else is like more so geared towards mainstream, which is, you know, as strategical and tactical success on his behalf. And like, you know, like I can appreciate him for that on a business perspective. But at the same time, it's like those who actually are craving something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you highly anticipated, bro. Like, come on. You highly anticipated. So like for me, like, either gonna come with it, or I mean, I'm definitely gonna spin you. I'm gonna spin you once, for sure. But you know, you might just get that one spin from me, which happened this go around. Like, I don't even think I got through the entire Drake album.
You get through the entire project?
No, I wasn't interested enough. I think I got to almost all of Donda. You know, and after like I got bored.
I'm not gonna lie though. Like getting through Donna by itself is like I can't do it.
It's hard to
do. But watching it visually, it was a visual experience. It was completely different.
I mean, you're adding a completely different element to it, which is
right.
fine.
And
like,
I think
I didn't like Wiz Khalifa until I saw him in concert. Now I was like, oh yeah, Wiz that nigga.
But I always liked Wiz. Like
I thought it was good, but like I wasn't a fan.
And I like Fight School.
You know, like but I wasn't a fan until I seen him in concert. Like, oh, bro, he really got the energy. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker really go crazy for
yeah,
me.
like you and I.
Like, you know, like yeah. And I felt that way about a lot of artists. You know, I mean, granted, some artists I went to the concert because I fuck with them heavy, like K. Dot, J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, yeah, man, like you added a completely different element to it. Yeah, once you add a visual instead of like just audio, if you add audio and visual, it's a full experience. So I mean, I don't know if that grading scale really holds weight in this particular conversation. You know
no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like I agree with you. I'm saying I agree with you, but like listening to the song, like listening to the Donna album by itself without the visual experience, definitely like I can see why you couldn't make it through.
And that's like I feel like that's the sole purpose of an album. It's an audio based thing. Like I should be like I shouldn't have to look at you in order for me to feel something. You know what I'm saying? Like the music should do it for me.
You want to be able to generate the picture.
Yeah,
the music.
I want the visual. You know what I'm saying? Paint me a picture. You know what I'm saying? Like take me on a journey. I don't want to be here right now.
Take me on a journey.
Yeah, take me into your realm, your space, because I need an escape.
That pull me to like what you were feeling in that moment when you made that song.
And what are you gonna do to help me gravitate towards you? And that's how I feel. Like that's how I feel every single time I create or help somebody create. What is it gonna take for me to pull out of you or for you to pull out of you so that they can gravitate towards you. The consumer. That's what I mean.
No, I got you. I completely understand.
Well, I meant like for them that's listening.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, bro. So like how? Yeah, and I've been thinking about that too. So like when more so my music as well too. Like how do I get people to start listening to me too as well too? So I've been like figuring out a social marketing plan too, and then all that. I mean, and also like I've been like trying to rap from like more of a real and sober place too.
Yeah,
and more
that's the way to do it.
from real personal experiences.
Yeah. I do have to give you your props, man. You're a gifted writer, and like, but it's just that we all have room for improvement. Like the same with me. Like I know I am a gifted writer, and like I'm not just a rapper, bro. I'm an entire wordsmith. But sometimes for me, it's just like it's difficult for me to put the pen to the page. Like getting that first word on the page is just a challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Sometimes you just gotta write. Like you just gotta go.
You just gotta go, and like even if it's whack, like you can always go back and revise.
Bro, some of my hardest bars that is like, bro, what you wrote that? Like, bro, they did not start off like that, bro.
Yeah, bro, you have to revise it 4, 5, 6 times.
No, they definitely did not start off like that. And what's crazy is though, the way I write though, like I know what I want to like. I sometimes write from the end of the song, if that makes sense. That's in this, like, well, okay, let me break it down.
Yeah, it's like I come up with something crazy, or I know it's gonna be a hard exclamation, then I build behind it.
And I build backwards from that to see how like this current song, Lil Homie, like that song. So like I was like, oh shit, I actually lived through that. But like, I was like, I know where I want to end up. Okay, so now this is what it's gonna be. Now let's show how we got here.
Yeah, exactly. This is how I know I want it to end. Yeah, I've done that before.
So sometimes if you ever get stuck and you don't know how to put the pen in pen, it's like, all right, cool. So what is it that I'm trying to say? And then at the end of the song, what's the end message at the end of the song? And then once you figure out your end message, then you can work backwards from there to see, how did I get to this message? How can I bring them along on this journey so I can get them to understand this message I'm trying to say and to deliver, so the message can be delivered.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I love that. That's actually kind of genius. Yeah, like they say, do that for your dreams and goals as well. Like this is your end destination. So what's the step before that?
Yeah, bro.
And then what's the step before that? And then you do that all the way until you get to the point where you are right now. Now you have a plan. You know what I'm saying? So that's beautiful. Reverse engineer that joint, man. I love that. I feel like even with this conversation right here, this further validates my point. Like, hip hop cannot be dead, because it's like, there's always like a way to create. You know what I'm saying? A new way. You know what I'm saying? To get to that point. So, and but as you were, my guy.
So no, I mean, that's just how I write sometimes too. But there's sometimes where, like, I know, like, dedication. I would say dedication, somebody please, and not right now. I know I would say those 3 songs were like I wrote from I reverse engineered those songs. I knew where I wanted to end up, but I didn't know how to get there.
Yeah, man. Like, I think that's.
I knew what I wanted to. It's not even that. I can't even say I knew what I wanted to say because I didn't know how to even vocalize it. But in my mind, I knew the picture I wanted to paint.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, how do I bring this picture I'm trying to paint from this ethereal realm into the physical realm through my thought process? And then once I was able to do that, and then that's how you got, I can't trust myself, I can't trust the soul. So many people, I had to let them go. Okay. You feel me? And
yeah, man. Like, that's a beautiful track by you two. Also, once again, shout out to Billionaire Josh. Shout out to my guy Dom Each, man. You know what I'm saying? One time too. Shout out to my guy Kilo Kavadi.
We got. You want to do it too? You want to let him find out?
What? Oh, you talking about the guy? Dang.
I thought you over here shouting him out. So I'm like over here.
Shout out to Kid Columbus. Shout out to Ren. Shout out to my Arswell Madoff.
Yeah,
Uh,
too loyal.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, should we announce it? Let's just announce it.
Yeah, we should, bro.
All right, go ahead, man. Take the cake.
Yeah, man. So if y'all haven't heard already, we already know we got the Ohio Music Legion playlist going, but we doing something a little bit different this time too. Instead of just bringing y'all a playlist, we also bring y'all a motherfucking cipher, y'all.
Whole cipher.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. A whole cipher. I'm just excited, bro.
Some of Columbus's best on one track.
On
man.
one
and
track.
I'm trying to tell you, bro, they coming with it.
And you know it's hosted by your boy David Reckless and
Mahdi Locks himself.
Yes, sir. So you feel me? We really trying to do something for the city here, man.
Yo, big old facts. Big old facts, man. Like, and that's what it's about. That's what it's about to happen.
Yo, man, and we just about to we just about to drop this we about to drop this track, and then we trying to drop a video, bro. So yes, so be on the lookout for that. You know, the Ohio Music Legion #1 cipher. You feel me? So that's gonna be out soon.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yo, look, I'm looking forward to it. Everything is pretty much done, and yeah, man, I just can't wait to get it to y'all. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm excited about that, like too. So
yeah,
and I'm sure them boys will be happy to hear it too. To see how everything sound too.
Okay, yeah, man, big time. So yeah, man, you got anything else?
No, I was just, man, I just feel like there's so much more we could like discuss on like is hip hop dead or not? I feel like this is a topic we're gonna have to come back and revisit too, man, because there's just like I feel like there's so much like.
Well, if you got something else, then let's have it. You know, we here right now. What's up?
Yeah, man. I just like. So, what do you like? Since we talking about the new rappers, man, like, do you think they can carry us into that next generation of hip hop?
Well, I mean, I just
like the baby. I know Lil Baby. I like what Lil Baby's evolving into and coming into his own too right now. Lil Baby's really coming into his own. So, but I still think he has a lot of growing to do. I see Savage hanging out with 21. I mean, 21 Savage hanging out with J. Cole
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been hanging out with J. Cole a lot. So when he's done going through his metamorphosis, I know he's gonna come out through with something crazy.
Oh yeah, man. Like big old facts. Big old facts.
That's of the newer rappers. That's who I got my eye on. Yeah. Right now, and myself too. You feel me?
I mean, so I wouldn't even really call them new. I mean, I guess they are still not even freshmen anymore. Like they kind of on. They've been on for a couple years. And
yeah,
like, man, they got a good sound, a good professional sound, but I do feel like in a lot of ways they sound repetitive. And like for me, like I like the show versatility, like which is why I appreciate Kendrick.
How you can go into different realms and different nooks and crannies.
Like how how can you give me a different spin or a different perspective on it? And like that's the name of the game. Like you can't be a one trick pony, and I'm not calling them that. But once again, once you're on this caliber, like I'm gonna hold you to a higher standard, you know. Like, and that's it. Like, this is like I feel like I'm obligated to do. I'm obligated to hold you to a higher standard to make sure that you are still delivering the way you're supposed to. I mean, otherwise, like as a consumer, like, I mean, yo, if a chef made you a gourmet meal one day, and then the next day they made you another gourmet meal, and like they were both delicious, but on the third day, you know, they gave you a fucking hot dog, you know, that was undercooked, and the bread was moldy. You know, you're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is this, bro? You know what I'm saying?
What happened?
Like, what happened to the skill? You know what I'm saying?
Yesterday,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, like, and like I feel like that kind of like you got to be consistent if you're gonna be good. Like freaking be good. You know what I'm saying? And like something like that should come naturally. And if not, like I mean, you made that kind of money to where you can hire writers. And I know that certain type of thing is shunned upon in the hip hop community, but people do it all the time, and that doesn't mean someone's literally penning your shit for you. But like, yo, having other people in your creative space, say, hey, bro, that'd be hard if you did this like this, or like, oh, bro, it would be. Or
like having writers in the room with you while you're creating your song, whatever.
Just to give you give the consumer the maximum output. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that personally. Like, I feel like creativity is something that requires momentum. You know what I'm saying? And like once momentum's going, especially when you put 2, 3, 4 minds together into one project, you're gonna get something great every single trip. So, I mean, like I said, but I feel like you should, especially if you're on that caliber, you need to use your resources, and just so you can give the consumer, what they crave, which is that gourmet meal, not the moldy hot dog. But that's just my take. That's just, my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. And I want to hear what y'all have to say about it too. Is there like a comment section? Is there a comment section on this thing?
They got a comment section on YouTube.
Yeah, is this gonna be on YouTube?
Yes, it's gonna be on YouTube.
All right, yeah, man.
It's gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna be on Spotify, and then if I could fucking figure out how to get it on Apple Music, Apple iTunes. What the fuck is that?
Apple iTunes. Yeah.
No, Apple Podcast. God damn it! Wow. Guys, we've been out. We're trying. Okay, leave us alone. We're getting through this. Okay, it's been a while.
Yeah, so we shaking off the rust, but
there's been a lot going on. I got a kid now.
Okay,
since the last time we did this episode, there's been a whole person added.
Yeah, okay, but like we're going to do our very best and be adamant to make sure that we're consistent, and we're able to provide this kind of content to you on a regular basis. All right. But shoot, you got anything else?
Nah, man. Man. So I don't know. I think we just got a long way to go when it comes sonically and musically. And I think as the gatekeepers, our gatekeepers, not those gatekeepers. If you get our people to understand what I'm talking about, we need to.
I don't know what you mean.
But don't play.
I don't
really. We gonna do this?
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Tell me what you mean. Tell them what you mean.
They know what I mean. They're waiting for you to catch up.
Nah, they don't know what you mean. Why don't you tell them anyway?
Like we as black people who of the engineers of the sound, I do believe we do need to start actually putting a tighter grip on how we're releasing this music, and I think we really need to regain control over our sound.
All right, so I'm gonna reword that. Release whatever the fuck you feel, okay?
True.
But the shit that's mainstream, that's considered popular, but shouldn't be, like, that's the shit that blows me.
Yeah, there you go. I like.
But release how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're feeling creative and you want to create and you want to put out your creation, do that. All right.
But know this though.
If your
creation is
garbage. We're gonna let you.
It's gonna be critiqued.
We're gonna let you know, and all feedback is a blessing. All right, and I'm gonna let you know from me. If I give you feedback, it's coming from a place of love. All right, I'm not trying to tear you down. All right, but I know what sounds good. I've been doing this for a very long time, so I know what sounds good. And if you are not able to receive that feedback and improve your craft, then you can I don't know, fuck off. Keep creating your garbage, but just know that when you come to me, you're going to get the real. And my intentions are set and I'm not wavering. So good luck. David?
Well, on that note, this has been another episode of Straight Spittaz Podcast.
Yeah, for all those who've tuned in and listened and joined us, thank you so much for your time. And allowing us into your ear gate. Yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and sign off. This has been a Straight Spittaz podcast. And I want you to stay safe.
Stay dangerous.
And stay reckless.
reckless.
Let's go.
We out.